Saily and Airalo eSIM comparisons and first impressions. Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Don. Today I'll talk about a new eSIM provider Saily and a fairly known eSIM provider Airalo, and I'll compare their features and prices, and I'll just give you my first impressions. Before I start, I would like to mention that this is not a paid affiliated review. Those are not my things, so whatever you're going to hear, that they're totally honest and unbiased. Now, Saily is a new provider on the market which was launched by NordVPN, and they are popular among VPN providers. So expectations are higher to provide good eSIM services from Saily. And Airalo is fairly known for their eSIM services. They have been on the market for a while, and so far until now I have been using Airalo for all my eSIM needs, and I like their services. I never had any issue or anything. So today I'm going to show you some comparison between among prices from these two eSIM providers, and I'll just give you my thoughts and impressions. And for the next part of the video, I'm going to take you to my computer screen. So I have both Saily and Airalo website on my left and right. So if you take a look on the Saily, you can see that the first thing you're going to notice that it looks very simple, and it's very looks like user friendly. It's not too complicated, and they have, like, laid out how it works and all the useful information you need to know, and even there's kind of instruction right here. And then you have the option to choose your destination, which I'm going to come slightly later. Now, one thing you're going to see here that looks like they have only plans available by countries. They do not have any plans for let's say region or the world. But if you take a look on the Airalo website, which is on the right, then you can see that they have three different versions. One is local, one is regional, and one is global. So what it is that with global, you can purchase one SIM, which is going to be covered in 128 countries, and regional would be specific regions, for example Asia, Europe, Africa. So for example, if I'm going to Asia, a few countries together, then instead of installing eSIM for each country, I can just install one eSIM and it would be covered by these countries. So here, let me just take a look here. Okay, so it's not giving me any specific country here, which they should, I think. Oh, sorry, here, 18 countries. So you're covered for 18 countries. As long as you're staying within 18 countries, then you don't have to change any SIM. So that's a very good feature which Saily doesn't offer. Now let's go to a Saily's plan. So I'm going to go to USA, or okay, so I think they're under United States, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so United States, and you can see that there's 1 gig, 3 gig, 5 gig, 10 gig, 20 gig. So I have a feeling that all countries are very similar format, 1 to 20 gig. So in order to check that, let's go back to another destination, and let's go to just pick up anything random, let's say Bangladesh, and you can see 1, 3, 5, 10, 20. So all their plans are in that format. But if you go to local for Airalo, then you can see that they have, like, 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig, 5 gig. I think these are not matching for each country. So for example, if I'm going to a different country, let's say Turkey, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20. Let me just check Thailand. Thailand would be okay. So here you can see the difference is like 50 gig and unlimited. So they're not following the same format across the countries like Saily. Now I'm going to just quickly compare Saily for United States, Thailand, and another country we'll pick would be United Arab Emirates or Dubai. So let's go start with United States. So destination, we are going to pick United States, and here we're going to pick United States as well. And okay, so here I think they're maybe under USA. Okay, so United States right here. Now if you take a look at the plan, so 1 gig, 3 gig, 5 gig, so $399 to $36.99. so if you compare here, 450, all these are US dollars, so $399, but here 450. 2 gig is $8 US, and here you're getting 9 gig US. And let's say 3 gig 11, and here 9. 5 gig would be 16 and 14. 1020 would be 23 and 37, and here 1020 would be 26 and 37. I'm sorry, 42. So you can see that for United States, Saily is slightly cheaper, but it's not cheap for every country. So what we're going to do, let's go to United Arab Emirates, which is going to be, so I have a trip coming up to Dubai, and I just want to check United Arab Emirates. Okay, so now looks like they have 1 gig, 2 gig, and 3 and 5, and 1, 3, 5, 10, 20. So here 1 gig would be $450, and here $4. So 3 gig would be, they don't have 3 gig here, so let's say we're actually here, $950, $799. 5 gig would be 13, and here is 11. So for Dubai, Airalo seems to be, I'm sorry, Saily seems to be cheaper. For 20 gig, $31, and for 20 gig, $35. So slightly cheaper than Airalo. So I'm going to check Thailand now, and let's see what is the rate. Okay, so we have Thailand here, and let's go back to destination Thailand. Okay, now here if you look at Airalo, you can see that it has only two plans, $10 and $20. So for $10 you're getting 50 gig, and for $20 you're getting unlimited. But here they don't, if you want to get to 50 gig, actually they don't even have it. So it's going to be like $20 for 20 gig, and they don't have any unlimited. So you can see that for Thailand, Airalo has much better deals or plans. The one thing about the $10 50 gig is that it lasts only for 10 days. But if you are getting $20, you're getting unlimited internet for data, and even it has calls. So some of the Airalo SIMs, they give you actually call minutes. You can call within that country. But for Saily, you don't have that option. You're not going to get any calls. So that's one thing to remember, that if you're looking for a, calls, then definitely Saily is not going to provide it. And if you're looking for both data and calls, some of the Airalo eSIM have that option. Now another thing I noticed, that when you open Airalo app and when you open Saily app, Saily seems to be much, it looks much more easier to maneuver and user friendly. But Airalo is packed of information. It's not user unfriendly. It's still a very nice and easy to follow app. But comparing to Saily, I would say Saily has the advantage of being more user friendly and easier to maneuver. Also, it gives you lesser information than Airalo, but Airalo gives you all the information you need to know. So what I would recommend is that do not go with any SIM without checking. You should be checking which country you're going to. So for example, I'm going to Thailand and Dubai within a month. So for Thailand, I'm going to use Airalo. But for Dubai or United Arab Emirates, I saw that it looks like Saily is giving slightly better deal. So I'm going to go with Saily. So it all depends which provider you are going to use. So just do your research and go with the one which is giving you the better deal and more options. So don't just go with one for every country. That way you're going to get the best deal. So for I'm planning to do more videos on Saily, and I do have more videos on Airalo in different countries showing the speed and how to install. I'm going to put those videos in the description box below. So for more tips and tricks video, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.